Now here's the best part. Do you like the idea of incorporating the efforts of other people?
Yes.
Because now I'm going to give you the second most important wealth building principle. It's called residual income. Getting paid when you no longer work. Again, we talked about a doctor, an attorney, an accountant, someone who had a professional practice not being able to get paid when they're not there unless they incorporated the efforts of other people, which cost them money. How many of you would like to get paid whether you worked again? If you never worked again. There's a gentleman in the room that I won't ask him unless he would like to volunteer this, that I know for a fact worked very hard the first year and a half we worked together. Worked extremely hard, was diligent. And now in his presence, I'm going to say, has become a little bit lazy. In that the past year, he's taken, I'm going to say, at least 10 full week vacations. Is it slightly higher than 10? So in the last 52 weeks, how many week-long vacations have you enjoyed?
16.
Here's what I'm saying now. Listen to me for a second. Worked very hard the first year and a half, 2 years. In fact, I think I told him stop taking vacation. Didn't I?
There was a time, yes.
Which for a while you did. You listened. You didn't take vacation. You stayed focused. But it was because I wanted him to be free long term, not enjoying little vacations here or there. Without divulging your income, because I wouldn't do that to you, is it safe to say that in your last 52 weeks of laziness, compared to the first 2 years of hard work, you've earned more in the last 52 weeks than you did the previous 2?
No question. And it'll more than double this year with the laziness in place.
Like, I'm not speaking derogatorily, I'm speaking the truth.
John, I'm proud of it. That's why we got in this business. Like Brad Taylor said, get in to get out.
He is working less in the 3rd year than he did the first 2 years. And he's earned more in the 3rd year than the first 2 years combined. Does anyone like the concept?
I love that concept.
It's incorporating the efforts of other people and, say, and benefiting from residual income. Because these 3,125 customers all chose North American Power for a reason. And it wasn't the cheapest rates. Why did they choose North American Power? Because they want money. Stop trying to sugarcoat this. Who in this room knows people that need money right now in this economy? Need money. Need money. This is how you know. They'll say things like this. What are the rates? If you're saying what are the rates, you're saying I'm broke.
Yeah.
No rich person cares about the rates. They don't. They have more important things to focus on. If they notice their bill doubled, they'll get angry, but they don't pinch pennies. They look for ways to expand income and revenue. These people are choosing North American Power because they get the value proposition. Someone said, choose North American Power, and you can get your energy bill paid for by North American Power. If you refer a handful of customers, they'll pay $100, $200, $300. They'll give you $1,300 in your first month. That's why people are saying yes to North American Power. So these 3,125 people are all being taught to do what?
Same thing.
Same thing as what, though?
Get
Get at least 5 people and help them get their 5. And now, you made your 12,000. What did these 5 make? 9,000. What did these 25 make? 4,000. What are they telling all these people? It works. Just shut up and do it. Just shut up and do it. Just seriously, just shut up and do it. Help these people. It works. I got paid. Do you understand when 30 people can show I got paid? And these 125 are intimately involved. They know. So guess what they're saying? Let's get to work. Because when they get their 5, what happens to those 125? Cha-ching, they get their $4,000. So there's a huge movement towards what? Towards wealth and away from poverty. Do you understand that's the way we should be moving? Yet there are some people holding on for dear life to poverty.
Yeah.
I like my electric. Shut up. Let go. Become free. But they won't do it until someone sets the example. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Someone proves it. So what happens here is in the 6th month, 3,125 people all shoot for the moon. They want 30, they want 20, they want 15, they want 10. But what do we know they're going to get?
5.
And why are they going to get those 5?
We're gonna help.
Because there's an awful lot of people
They want the same.
going to force the support necessary. That becomes different than offering support, isn't it? Offering support is nice. Forcing that support gets the job done. Why will these people force the support? Because they now know it's worth doing. So 3,125 times 5? 15,625 brand new customers, and you will, on your 6th level, earn a minimum of 50 cents. You could be earning $1, but you'll be earning at least 50 cents. So what's 15,625 cut in half? I'm just going to call it 7,500. It'll be more. It would be more, but I'm just going to call it 7,500. What's 7,500 times 12?
A lot of money.
It's $90,000. Who in this room, I don't care what you earn, I don't care what you do for a living, what you earn. If your job, Monday, tomorrow morning, said, we give you an option, we need to lay some people off, we don't want you to come back, you're not in trouble, we will give you $90,000 a year to stay home. Raise your hand if you say thank you. I'm not kidding. I mean, this is what we're offering here. If your job said we've got to cut overhead, we need to lower all of our expenses, we got to get rid of half the people. We love you, so we want to still pay you. We will give you 90 grand to stay home.
Wow.
Who would take that? What if you were earning 150 at your job, though? I mean, you guys be like, I'll trade 150 for going for 90 to stay home. Raise your hand if you do that.
Sure.
That's why we choose North American Power. Because that now becomes a residual income every month for the life of those customers. Now here's the neat thing that I'm not even going to factor this in. Do you suppose at any point along the way, with all this success, you might be adding people? Because I kept it static at 5 getting 5, didn't I?
Yes.
Has anyone ever seen something like this before?
No.
Has anyone ever been exposed to or involved with any type of a home-based business prior to right this minute?
Yes.
So has anyone ever seen a clown draw something on a board like this? Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
How did it work out for you?
Back.
I'm here.
Here's why we're different. In, say, every other. In every other program out there, here's the difference. These people are being asked to do unnatural things.
Oh yeah.
They're being asked, pay $300, $400, $500 to join us. Why? Well, because that's how it works. Well, that's why it doesn't work, because it's difficult for people to go get their friends and family to come out of pocket for $300, $400, $500. Has anyone ever seen one higher than that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There are people in your city that are recruited into juice companies, weight loss shake companies, magic coffee bean companies, where they're being asked to invest $1,000 to $1,500
Yes.
to start. And they're doing it. You know why?
Because they need money.
Because they need money. Because they need money. This doesn't work if these people have to be talented enough to get people to give them money. This works because you don't need any talent. Say no talent.
No
talent.
No talent.
No talent.
If you can communicate, I pay a bill, I pay a bill, I pay a bill, and this company will pay me money to promote it.
Maybe money to promote it.
That's all we do. We choose to support North American Power as a customer and promote North American Power as a business opportunity. How simple is that? How much is it going to cost me? Nothing. Thanks for asking. See the difference?
Yes.
Who in this room thinks that's worth 6 months of effort? That's 21 grand in 5 months, and then $7,000 to $10,000 a month for the life of those customers. Is it worth doing?
Yes.